guys, how are you? Today I wanted to share something that I think will help a lot of people because so many people deal with social anxiety these days. I'm not sure if it's because of our social media obsession, everybody comparing themselves and being a little uncomfortable in situations where they feel they might be judged. But social anxiety is rampant these days. I see it with a lot of my clients and even some of my family members. So I really want to give you 5 tips that will help you deal with social anxiety. And these are things that I do today. I'm about to go to a 4th of July party. I don't know many people there. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. And if I didn't do these things, I could see how I would maybe make the decision to not go. And I would be missing out on so much. This is where the magic happens in life, when we are interacting with other people. And so if you are feeling social anxiety, here are 5 things you can do. Number 1, check in with your thoughts. That's the very first thing to do. So what are you thinking? So many times we think the same thoughts over and over and over again. They become like reality, but they are just our perception. So the very first thing to do is to check in with your thoughts. Just take a moment and really look at what are some of the thoughts you're having about the party or the event, yourself, the people at the party or the event. What is it? Where are your thoughts going? What train are you riding? So you're not wanting to change it, but just observe it and say, wow, okay, no wonder I don't want to go to this thing if I'm thinking those thoughts, right? The very first step, check in with your thoughts. Just be with them. Number 2, breathe. This is so important. If you're feeling anxiety, you're in the fight or flight mode, you are going to run from something or hide. And so breathing helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest and digest. And one of my very favorite breathing techniques to help activate the parasympathetic nervous system is called straw breath. Now this looks ridiculous, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I encourage you to do the same, especially if you're by yourself. You're not going to have anybody looking at you. So you do this breath by either getting an actual straw or pretending like you have a straw in your mouth, okay? And you're going to take a deep breath in, and then you're going to exhale through that straw. And this activates the parasympathetic nervous system really quickly. So 5 times of an inhale and exhale with straw breath is going to really make you feel relaxed. So the second step is breathing. If you wanted to try a different breathing technique, you can, but that is the one that I recommend. Now, step number 3. The power pose. I almost forgot. I told you I'm a big dork, so I'm delivering on that promise. The power pose. And this one is something that I feel like has been disputed in recent years, but Amy Cuddy is the original researcher who discovered this. And that is that our body dictates the way we feel a lot of times. So we think that maybe it's your thoughts that create, a sense of, I'm not confident, so I'm going to go like this. But what really is happening is that your body is also sending messages to your brain based on how you hold yourself and your posture, right? So the power pose, you're going to make yourself big. So spread your arms out, put your legs up on a table. You want to expand and feel that power. So the power pose, and you want to hold that for at least 2 minutes. So the third thing is the power pose. 2 minutes minimum. And I'm going to put a link below the description where you can look at Amy Cuddy's work, research work about the power pose, because you can use this in life and other times too. If you have a job interview, any other time where you could use a little bit a boost of confidence. And the visual that I hold on to that Amy Cuddy points out is when you win a race, when you're winning, you spread out. You know, it's natural. You cross that finish line, you hold open your arms, you get big. You celebrate, you won the lottery, you get big. Even in animals, you know, when they want to show out, they get big. So you want to do that. You want to do that, spread out and get big. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, this is really powerful. And this question can be used in so many situations, but especially in this one, I like to use it, and that is, what else is possible? So let's say you've done these other steps and you're just not there yet. You still feel like, you know, you don't really feel that internal shift. This is the question you want to ask yourself. What else is possible? Now, the reason this is so magical in this situation is that you never know what can happen when you show up. So instead of having that tape play in your mind, just think about what else is possible. If you are single, you could meet the love of your life. If you need a new friend, you could meet someone you really connect with and you resonate with there. You never know. You could potentially meet someone who could move your business or career forward. And at the very least, you could maybe hear some really great stories that are entertaining, that make you feel alive. Maybe you could repeat them at a different party that you go to in the future. You know, there's so many things that could happen. So what else is possible other than the situation and the tape that you're playing in your mind? What else is possible? Huge. It's how magic happens. Trust me. Okay. And the very last one, this is one that is I almost didn't put on here, but it's so true and it's real. And that is, make sure you take care of your body. And anxiety is often related to an imbalance in the gut. It can be dietary, it can be all kinds of things. And instead of going into how to create, you know, a healthy gut microbiome and all of that in the enteric nervous system in your gut, the easiest thing to do when you walk out the door and you're going to this social event is CBD oil. And CBD oil is so trendy right now. I have a lot of beautiful companies that I've worked with that I trust. Some of them are my friends, some of them are local to where I live. I'm gonna put a link to those CBD oil companies below, but do your research. I'm not going to endorse a specific one. But my experience with CBD oil is that it just helps to take the edge off. If you're feeling anxiety, it can really help to take that edge off. And it's not psychoactive, so unlike, I should say, marijuana or alcohol or, some other drugs, you're not going to be out of it. You're going to be, comfortable. It's not altering your consciousness, it's just making you comfortable. And not only that, but it's treating the underlying cause of anxiety. So that means that the more often you use CBD oil, the more effective it is and the less anxious you'll be. So let's say you have chronic anxiety, not only are you helping in this one situation, but you're also helping your long-term anxiety by taking CBD oil. So for those of you who suffer with chronic anxiety, I would suggest CBD oil every morning and every evening before you go to bed. And it's cumulative. So I would give it at least 2 weeks, see how you feel, but take it every single day. And it's great. CBD oil has so many benefits, which is why it's so trendy. So that is the last one. That is number 5. And I hope that these 5 things help you to get out there and have some fun and experience things and meet new people, because this world needs more connection and they're just waiting to meet you, and people are out there that you can connect with. Trust me. So let me know if you try any of these. If you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you soon.